Same hat, yeah, baby, I'm a player and the daddy was a Mac, yeah, yeah. Out the mud. Right on that ass, yeah. They done made me mad. I've been keeping calm, constantly keep making cash, yeah. I've been getting bag after bag after bag, yeah. Presidential shit, I rate my Maybach Mac Black, yeah. Call me Mr. Glock, shooters in the front and back. Yeah, I'm on my Memphis shit, these bitches coming in the pack, yeah. Niggas pussy cat, straight cat, yeah. Yeah, baby, I'm a player and my daddy was a Mac, yeah. Facts. Never leave the house without my motherfucking strap. 14 years old with a motherfucking sack. I don't fuck with none of these niggas. They know that. I bet on that. They done made me mad. I've been keeping calm cause the niggas getting cash. I've been getting bag after bag after bag. Yeah, presidential shit. I rate my Maybach Mac Black. Yeah, call me Mr. Shooters in the fucking back. Memphis shit, things coming in the pack. Yeah, no one's in the cat, straight cat, patent hat. Yeah, baby, I'm a player and my daddy was a Mac. Yeah, smoking Mac with my uncle doing the tracks. Double thirsty, sneaking, geeking, drinking act. Buzz, a couple niggas play with us, we turn that ass to dust. Let them gas you up, hardcore no man's of gloves, nigga. Hit your waist up with some slugs, I'm on the cusp with some thugs. I got this shit out the mud, nigga. Who want to smoke? I got buzz in the church in the club. What the fuck niggas what it was? I'm on that ass, y'all. They gonna make me mad. I be keeping calm, constantly keep making cash. I be getting bag after bag after bag. Yeah, presidential shit. I ran my Maybach Mac Black. Yeah, call me Mr. Glock. Shooters in the front and back. Yeah, I'm on my Memphis shit. These bitches coming in the pack. Yeah, niggas pussy cash, straight cow, cat in hand. Yeah, baby, I'm a player and my daddy was a Mac. Mm, 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 beep beep, oh, there goes my phone. Mm. Mm-hmm. Agent message, swipe right, right here. All the time, hoping you can find. Just hoping you find. Play it cool, but sometimes my head. Morning. Name. Oh, bullshit. Mm. Pain away, pain away. What's wrong with you? Lonely too, lonely too. wrong with you? Still on this dude. Ah! Yeah, I love this shit. Ah. Hey, man, come on, man. I used to think that love was just a thing. Until that first time. But if I had to do it all again, I wouldn't change a thing. 'Cause this love is everlasting. Life has you to me. There is beauty up above, and things we never take notice of. Wake up, suddenly you're in love. Oh. You're everything a man could want and more. 1,000 words are not enough to say what I feel inside. Holding hands as we walk along the shore. Never felt like this before. Now you're all I'm living for. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things we never take notice of. You wake up, and suddenly you're in love. Each day I pray this love affair would last forever. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things we never take notice of. Wake up suddenly, you're in love. There's beauty up above, and things we never take notice of. Wake up suddenly, you're in love. Damn. Too much weed, too much weed. Too much sauce, too much sauce. Yeah, 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 yeah. Shake. Oh. Shake. He's a man for you love. He has never been before. Yeah. Hey, oh, with the man, like, oh, this gonna do anything. Don't do that, but you say, oh, I never tell you niggas. He was tell it to niggas. Tell it to niggas. I'm balls in the top. I'm telling you niggas. Nunca me encontrarás. Sombra de mirar. No me controlas. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think it will.
February of 2020. Since then, 4 teens have been arrested and charged with this murder and apparently are saying way too much in county jail and juvie. The teen who pulled the trigger, taking the life of Pop Smoke, is said to be only 15 years old, and he's been identified as the shooter by himself. He allegedly admitted to his role in the shooting during a recorded interview with a cellmate at a juvenile detention center last May. A Los Angeles police detective testified at a preliminary hearing that the teen admitted to shooting Pop Smoke 3 times with a 9mm Beretta. Around 4 a.m., surveillance video shows 4 masked males making their way into the rental property only 10 minutes after someone inside locked the front door. The teens made their way to the second-floor balcony from the backyard staircase, gaining access to the master bedroom where a woman who was with Pop Smoke saw the masked teens storm through the curtains. One of the men allegedly pressed a black gun to her forehead, shouting, "Shut the fuck up. Do you want to die?" She testified in court she heard a struggle coming from the shower and heard Pop Smoke screaming. He ran out of the bathroom and a gunshot was heard. Pop Smoke then fell to the ground while 2 of the masked teens began to kick him. As the 15-year-old shooter was being recorded in a juvenile cell, he said they had asked for Pop Smoke's jewelry, but he wasn't going for it. He started fighting back and was shot 3 times. Corey Walker, who was 19 at the time, also confessed to his role in the murder during a separate jail interview with an adult informant placed in his cell. He admitted the group used ski masks, gloves, and a police scanner to carry out what was supposed to be a robbery. When they got inside, they confronted Pop Smoke, who was naked in the shower with his jewelry on, even saying thank you when it appeared Pop Smoke was complying, before Pop Smoke rushed them, and in the process he was pistol whipped before being shot, then kicked as he lay bleeding on the ground. They were after his diamond Cuban link chain, but were only able to remove his aftermarket diamond Rolex, later selling it for $2,000. Corey Walker was placed at the scene by cell phone records, and his Infiniti was the getaway vehicle. Pop Smoke was rushed into emergency surgery, where doctors were set to open the left side of his chest, gaining access to his heart and lungs, but he suffered a rapid decline and couldn't be saved. As everyone knows, Pop Smoke accidentally posted his address after an Instagram post showing the address written on an Amiri bag, and that's all it took for the group to make their move on him, resulting in his untimely death. Now to hear that he was in the shower, he was vulnerable, you know what I mean? This is just, it's a case of slipping. He slipped up. He posted an address. He's inside of the shower. Obviously, he didn't have nothing in there with him as far as a gun. He's butt-ass naked. I mean, in prison, I've seen people freeze up and give up everything just because they're naked and they don't want to fight dick swinging. You know what I mean? But he was a real one. And he went in and he went out fighting. It ended up with him being killed, but he went out on his shield, and I can respect that. You know what I mean? It's fight or flight. But at the end of the day, could it all have been avoided had he just given up what he had? And I think something that a lot of people fail to realize, a diamond Rolex or a diamond Cuban link, y'all can look this up for yourselves. Rolexes don't come completely encrusted in diamonds. There's very, very few that are actually factory Rolexes that have diamonds. But the ones that you see, the complete bust downs, that's aftermarket shit. They take a Rolex, it could be a cheap one or old one, and they add diamonds on it and sell it for $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, maybe even more, when the Rolex before the diamonds was worth $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. So what happens is when you install these diamonds into a Rolex, you actually depreciate the value, and because it's now aftermarket, custom, whatever you want to call it, Rolex won't even fix the fucking watch if it stops working because you fucked with it, if that makes sense. So the value of it isn't how much you paid for it, it's how much it's worth. And to hear that they only sold the fucking thing for $2,000 is insane. It's the equivalent of somebody putting $2,000 on Pop Smoke's head and him getting killed over that amount of money. That isn't nothing. It's the same thing with Cuban links. When you take a Cuban link that's gold, 14 karat, it's worth something. And gold is a currency that you can go anywhere on the planet and it holds its fucking value. It goes up, it goes down, but it's still worth money. When you drill out a Cuban and you put diamonds in it, you're not gonna be able to resell that for what it's worth. They're gonna want to take out all the fucking diamonds and give you what it's worth in gold. The diamonds are pretty much worthless to a jeweler. And if you've ever tried selling diamond jewelry, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Especially if you're robbing people for it, you can't put your ID on that shit. They know you stole it. So they're not gonna pay you shit for the diamonds at all. It's the worst fucking thing to do is robbing people for jewelry, because 9 times out of 9 the shit's fake, and then otherwise you're not even making any fucking money. So this kid was killed literally for nothing and had the potential to take over the rap game completely. Now the details that he was kicked after the fact, I mean, that just sounds like some heat of the moment shit. If you've ever jumped someone, everybody's getting their licks in, and the family had to hear what was said in court. Obviously they don't want to hear anything like that, but the details are gonna come out, and it just, it's a fucking shame that he lost his life over something so stupid as this, over teenagers getting away with a $2,000 Rolex, right? Because that's all they got for it. So 4 people divided up $2,000, and that's all y'all got. And now everybody's facing a shitload of fucking time. One of them is facing the death penalty. I thought 2 of them would be, but from what I read, only 1 has the potential of facing death, and then the rest face life, etc. It's fucking ridiculous. And there's a gang connection to this whole thing. Pop Smoke was affiliated. The shooters are allegedly affiliated with the Hoovers. But I mean, it doesn't really hold any fucking weight. You can fly out to Cali and tap in with whoever you want to tap in with. But if you tap in with motherfuckers that got ops, there's a chance of some shit happening to you, just like there's a chance of some shit happening to them. It doesn't really matter. And Hoovers don't really fuck with anybody. So it really wouldn't have mattered at that point. They wouldn't have just spared him off of that shit. But self-snitching is out of all alley, and tap in with whoever you want to tap in with the Hoovers. But I mean, etc. It's fucking ridiculous. And there's a gang connection to this whole thing. Pop Smoke was affiliated. The shooters are allegedly affiliated with the Hoovers. But I mean, it doesn't really hold any fucking weight. You can fly out to Cali and tap in with whoever you want to tap in with, but if you tap in with motherfuckers that got ops, there's a chance of some shit happening to you, just like there's a chance of some shit happening to them. It doesn't really matter, and Hoovers don't really fuck with anybody, so it really wouldn't have mattered at that point. They wouldn't have just spared him off of that shit. But self-snitching is at an all-time high. I mean, snitching period is at an all-time high. But these young, dumb motherfuckers, I've seen it inside of juvie, I've seen it inside of jail, prison. Young motherfuckers will brag about some shit. Like, they'll jump on the kiosk, hey, bro, come look at my charges. I got gun charges, robbery charges. Yo, I'm on that. I did this to so-and-so. I did this and da-da-da. I took it. They were scared. They gave it up. Motherfuckers will speak on their charges not for the purpose of telling the story, but for the purpose of building an image. They want you to fear or respect them. They want you to know that they're badass. And in doing so, if you put a motherfucker that knows how to pull words out of somebody, you can walk them right into a trap like they got walked into. Oh yeah, y'all the ones that robbed Pop Smoke? Damn, how the fuck that shit went down? Oh bro, we did this, that, and the third, and the whole time this shit's being fucking recorded. So at the end of the day, even though you're admitting to your role, if you got co-defendants for the same fucking crime and you're saying what y'all did as a group, you're snitching on them at the end of the day, because your statement is going to be used against you and every one of your co-defendants. And it further solidifies the fact that they're not going to beat this fucking case. I don't think they're going to beat this case. The amount of evidence that they have against them on top of their own confessions is fucking ridiculous. In California prisons, I mean, you get what you signed up for. It's like the military of gangbanging. You're going to be in there doing fucking burpees, stabbing bitches on the yacht, and you're going to go SNY. However the fuck they rocking in there, but that's for them to figure out, and that's what they have to look forward to for the rest of their life. But hey, it's 1090J.